Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Hello once again to the audience of the Talking Points platform. Today na yet another beautiful day, and I will use this opportunity for welcome una to the Migration Talk, where we can bring come to una every Saturday. If not the first time this for you watch this program, no say we dey talk about migration, and trust me, for any time where you benefit for watch this program, you go like for share am, because the thing the way you go learn also go help for save life. It go help for make Mama Salon a better place for me, for you, and for we all.
One platform for news every day. Now we country salon for education, entertainment, political affairs. TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit.
It's a lot in up Tanga one, like the big quantity. We breeze not a shake. I don't know what it happened to we quantity in a salon. Breeze, rain, fire, all things don't shake that quantity there. Now that make right now half quantity we get. But anyway, now the quantity we don't serve we as long as possible. And some of we get opportunity for low witness, for low we see with eye, the quantity we get in them instead of we carry it on a book or people and tell we. Before we start this program, don't forget say any side where you watch, we get an obligation with the Talking Points platform and the audience them. For make we go to share them program there, so other people them we know about this program, other people them elsewhere we go one for benefits from the information they will share now. They not get the opportunity. No say you will share, you go help for make an impact na somebody else in life. So wherever you there, make sure say you share this live to your neighbor, to your party, even to your enemy. So after that, you go become friend, so that you go benefit from what they can talk about. Today, we then I also for talk about we sister them. We sister them we on the left salon, we on the left Africa, just for going at the Middle East, for make them go for a better life, as I always say. This don't they happen. We don't they talk about this is not a new topic. But the reason why make we persist every day we they talk about anything there, so every month a man need a reminder for any time we talk a particular topic. Trust me, one person will not be yeribota, it's go yeribota, and another person will be do yeribota, but when they tend for forget about you go bring and come to that person, they notice say yes, this thing they available now, so for do and so for do. Today we talk about our sister that we don't left Salon, we don't go Kuwait, we don't go Oman, we don't go Lebanon. We don't hear the story them. We don't see the videos them. Some of we don't know how we tell it. But today what they can do now so, and they can walk on us through how them program they are so can tell it. Not forget for the people them we benefit for watch the previous program where we be here that the past Saturday. If you know watch them, I advise you for make you go back and watch them, because we talk about the alternatives, them the things the way you go do instead of you risk your life just for confidence, which you think in a better life now the diaspora. Go watch them. They are very much important information than they when you go learn. And I believe say if you use them, trust me, you go put yourself in a position where if somebody tell you say can't go temple one or can't go this way, you go tell her say no, I don't add value for myself. I don't go take this kind of patrol. Now let's talk about how them program they also can start. The encounter I don't get with most people that we don't take them patrol there, so I can ask them, what influence you for take this patrol? See them can say Someone go tell you say na in party, na in influencer. Someone go tell you say na in people them. Imagine the one that we born am na the influencer. Someone go tell you this, someone go tell you say na social media na influencer. But one of the things where we can think about deeply, how you go born your pikin, or you get your sister, you decide for send am na that side the way you know say there is any possibility for like come back like how we know go, or even lost in life. The first way I come on this program, I will talk about something. Say there is a state in Motaman in life where it be say if poverty or adopt don't handle you, it they disable that part of your brain where they think how for alternate your decision the way they make. I not can blame some people the way they take the decision or way they help people for take that decision because they not get what we call knowledge, access to information, or they ignore. Because if you get information, you know exactly how things they happen. Trust me, you know go one for Duam, you know go one for life and Bondua. So now come back to the agents that we can influence we sister them for take this part. As I be say earlier on, agents them now one reason they make them do them program there, not so because they want help the country, not so because they want to let the country develop. They do this thing because of the profits, the money where they make it. As they can tell, say, any passenger we get at this like commission. So it left to Ramle use your own skills them for make it influence you. Like how they can tell you sister and say, I get program for you for gonna Kuwait, for gonna Lebanon. You know what you go do? You go do work in a restaurant. You go work in a hotel. I meet up some people that would even tell say that they can then go other parts of the world where not today. Until they reach there and the ten they no say yes. Now that's what they count me. But before I begin working through how exactly this thing intellect until we sister they reach and decide where they reach when at the Middle East and undergo it that they undergo. I get a short video where I want for me to watch. This video wait to make I play I want for job when I mind them back. Let we see some of or one of the things them will don't happen in the Middle East. Watch this video. Trust me, you get for be careful for watch this video because some people and they don't kill for students in the day. So now viewers discretion for watching and just a short video. After that, I can walk on through how them program they are so can tell it. The video I play, waiting is showing now one of the people them where they go to the Middle East for go work as maid. As we see by the video, he hang and he cry for help. Instead of a madam help him, he decide for female. A female until the lady eventually not able to hold again the railing or whatever I hold. A drop can down. This is not just a tip of the things them where young women then they experience that then consider they. And then get a system where they create what we go talk about small today when the kafala system where they protect them people they are so where they torture with sister them, where they put to sister them through hell. The system they make come for me a favor them people them, but we go talk about the system later on. Now let's talk about the agents them. When an agent approach a young woman, they tell her, say, I want for help you. For me, you go na Kuwait, Lebanon, or Oman, for go work as for go work in a hotel or for go work in a restaurant. Most young people they become excited for the news because of in present condition now the country where you get. They know they charge boku money because they want more people left. The reason we make them not can charge boku money maybe up to 3, 5, or 7 million, whatever the case may be, because they want more people left. The imagine how much you go spend for take flights. Imagine what you go take for get the visa, but then they collect that money then guilting. For some people, then go take and send an opportunity for the first step for let load na plane. But what did they do? This na system. The first stage, now for let the agent convince you, say, this life there for you over under, and if you go there, then go pay you $300-$500, whatever the case may be. When eventually you succeed, they make for you the visa, then can show you. We all can see the celebration and the smile on our sister and face. After that, take you to the airport. In reach a terminal salon, the government's been banned people them for going to them country then they. But waiting the agents then do they look for another routes when a Guinea, now they mostly they be the pass with your sister them. When then go there, eventually you reach now the airport. I think now from the airport, some they even discover say now the Middle East and carry them go because the wrong information where the agents give them say, now Canada they carry you go, now Australia they carry you because I be get somebody who may be close doing that thing, then the way be they explain give me story. Instead and tell us in Australia they go until he reach now the airport. He asked the agent, he say, hey, oh, can pass now so. And I say, no, the program will get problems small. I make a couch here, you can't there for some time. After that, I go push you go the side way one go. When they can reach the airport, the first thing where they encounter, as they see the type visa where you get, they know say nah, this kind of work they can do. Then they shift the all na corner, then deal with the other people there. Then go then at that airport they for hours, they wait. Sometimes when they don't deal with all the other people them. Now the time that they can attend to them, they just can't take them by bunch. The first way they go receive them at the airport today, when another agent within at the country side that they go. After that, they take them woman there. So, but before that they carry them go, the agency or the agents where they under, then go down coordinate to people them when need make them for go work for them. Like where they advert business, I get consignments of women the way they come from this country, who are available. Sometimes they don't get customer them, they don't put in. So whether they can collect the woman they are soon at the airport, then they carry them go na a building, sideway that they go display them. After whether they display them, don't they call the customer that they come. Most of the time, don't not to always for everybody be so, but most people the way don't go, that's where they happen. So the customer they come, they watch the woman them one by one. For example, they select say now this one I want. After we don't select them, don't when they go to the office, go sit down, then charge you. For example, let's say this is now $5,000, now this woman cost. Some then can negotiate, maybe they meet up 4,000, then pay the money. When they pay the money, what that they do, then they take the passport, they hand over give you. Of course, the agreements where they can get with them people there. So say this person, they work, any kind job where you give them, they able for do it strong, they not go complain, they not need day off, not worry about the off. Even if you want for let work for 20 hours, they work for them. The only thing all in passport, without in passport, they not able for go no side. So wait till that they can tell you the woman now, they say, now for can't go with this man, you go work with her now. So hey, not so this have been signed for them. Say no worry, go there no more. We go talk to you later. Now so most of our sister them fend themselves trap. Now people let host them where at the end of the day, they go turn made, would they not be expecting now made job that they go for. Now they're all rich. Now the host side them for go work. The first way they experience, the first day, according to some of the way go there. Work the way we they imagine, say, something as salon. Now, you know, say we Africa, especially salon, we like for bio woman, they're not all kinds type of job would they give them. But yanda, imagine something a 1 or 2 maid, then go clean an entire house. Ranging from the chairs, the bathroom, now you the cook, now you the whip the house, whip the remote, wash stream, motoka, so on and so forth. We make some people that they work up to 19 hours. With something at 4 hours a day able for sleep for. According to the agreement, you know they get a day off. You know they get they come on a do because of I talk about the kafala system where they set up where they protect them people there so. Then go there inside and that. One of the most interesting things where they happen, we sabi the Arab country then it's very difficult for let some man then get access to woman. Some of the man them can take advantage of their sister there. So why? Because then they're in a very vulnerable position. You know, say the system they protect in the citizen of the country. Now then we can get a sexual assault case them. Now then we can get a rape them, because when the man begin advance, bring some advancement, sexual advancements to you, the woman, if you deny, it will set you up to the madam say, this is not a bad person. And they, you hellfire, they begin. If you accept, now there's some people that lost their life. Because the moment the madam knows say, this thing, when you do so, tamper with him, man, it almost end your life. And we don't get cases them wherein then kill certain maiden, then dig now the host them, then bang and they nobody no ever know. When they ask for them, they say this person it don't want away come on adios. What I would say is the governments where you get when a salon, they're not even aware say then get somebody where they under. There is no international treaty between the two governments them for make them put something in place where they protecting people there. So at the end of the day, now so we sister then can fend themselves now then place then they. I mean the things that really happen they it had for talk. But before I go further for analyze this, I get another video where I want for make una watch for make they explain exactly. We get some journalists them way through BBC, then we go undercover, then go self they apply for buy mate. At the end of the day, then talk to the people where they sell, then go to the host and then see the entire system, how it's like. So brace yourself for the next 10 minutes for let you watch, for let you understand how life can tell like for them with sister them, where they go now the Gulf country them for go find waiting then say now better life.
1 million women work as maids in the Middle East. Many have their passports confiscated on arrival, and some find themselves trapped inside homes where they're overworked, underpaid, and physically abused. Emma Mbura is a Kenyan senator who campaigns for the rights of Kenyan women who are sent as domestic servants to the Middle East. Today she's on her way to the hospital to visit Mary, a Kenyan maid who is badly burnt in a fire at her employer's home in Jordan.
Nilipofika kwa jiko, Maria akapiga nduru, wakaamka. Mama, nini Maria? Nachomeka. Nisaidie mama. Alipotamka nilihisi kuna mtu ananipiga mateke.
For a month, no one in Jordan, not her employers or the recruitment agency, informed Mary's family of the accident until she was put on a plane home.
Now this is her. No, the world has come to know what is happening. As a mother, as a leader, I will not stand, I will not sit and watch this kind of shit. We are not animals. There is no slave trade anymore.
Despite stories of abuse, thousands of women from Kenya and Ghana still sign up with recruitment agencies, like this one in Jordan.
ماشي الحال؟
لا والله احنا على تركيز السوق الاردني على الغانيات بالدرجه الاولى احسن من كينيا، انا بالنسبه لي
احسن من كينيا؟
احسن من كينيا.
احنا كينيا احلى يا
لا انا بقول لك هلا شوف الكينيه تعليمها اعلى، هدول الشعب لهم بياخذوا هارد وركر. انا بعثت لك اخر جروب وصل شو محلاهم؟
ايه هودي ايه
صنع 11 بنت اياها
ايه بعقده شو خيي هيك يوصلوا كميه غير شكل.
You are welcome here.
And you have a good choice that you have Mr. Yusuf. He's one of the best agencies in Jordan.
Thank you, Dad. We must call you Dad.
Lily, thank you.
يا حبيبي بلشنا.
I appreciate. Thank you very much. And you too also so beautiful, really.
Thank you.
Neither of these agents is accused of abuse, but the abuse does happen, often behind closed doors and usually unreported. Some women, though, escape to safe houses, like this Caritas Center in Lebanon, where they are free to tell their stories.
He came where I was sleeping and he told me, I want you. And I told him, no, I can't, I'm married. And he told me, you're in my house, you have to obey my roles in this house.
I was feeling confused, even I was wishing I would die. It was hard. I don't want to remember it.
Marivik? Give me lighter. I don't think there is a human rights in this world. No way. Maybe in Europe, but not in the Middle East.
In 2012, Kenya banned women from travelling to the Middle East as domestic workers. But recently, they lifted that ban and signed new deals with Saudi Arabia, Lebanon and Jordan. Mary Mbela, the maid who was burnt while working in Jordan, died of her injuries a month after she was returned to Kenya. Her family was never compensated, while the fight against the trade in domestic servants continues for Emma Mbura.
Kwa sababu wanaokwenda Saudia ni wasichana wengi ambao mara nyingi si wasomi kutoka kwetu Mijikenda. Mimi leo siondoki hapa mpaka nikae na nyinyi wa mama kando na tupange hino Kilifi County kama wanawake. Yeah.
We self don't see, which we are. Now the places the most identity they happen. Unfortunately, the video I talk about not me I play, but now I go play for the next. This one I'll be one reason for last, but we self don't see what they happen. We don't see a sister where they walk if accidentally fire catch by yala a madam for make her rescue for make her help her. What happen? It say the next moment it feel like it kick him from behind where it on fire. Eventually, the lady not able to survive. Then bring and come back to Kenya. He end up for loss in life. When we be the deal with people and we come on our Kuwait na Oman, it's so sad for let we see some of our sisters them way they lost and sense them. They lost and sense the way in for let we understand better than Chris. They're not able to think like how they think again. Totally. I see them, I talk with them people and they lost it. Because as I can always talk about information, if some man know what he know, we don't take the patrol, enough for we take that patrol. But because of now one thing he be know, say, I want to give myself a better life, me picking a better life, and my parents a better life. Now that's only he be know. I can always advise people and say, whatever you want to do in life, you get for seek information. Because not only when you get information, now you go put yourself in a position where you go able to take better decision them, we go rescue life. We don't hear history them, we don't experience as Sierra Leonean them, how life talent in the Middle East. But to your greatest surprise, there are still people them out there who still want to attempt this patrol. We are sisters than they. Though it all reduce due to awareness reason, due to social media campaign, or few people and do, it reduce a little bit. But trust me, there are still people going. And there are other people and they want good, they don't get the chance it. And when they put themselves in that kind of vulnerable situation, then anybody can take an advantage of you. Now that make I always advise say, think about personal development. Because there are stage then they where you go put yourself in a life. If somebody bring them kind of thing there, so you go think about taking them kind of patrol there. So we don't lose Boku sister them. We don't lose them through them patrol there. So they don't go some waiting go up into it make not able day like how we day again. It just did not tongue right now. Trust me. The thing that we broken by those sister and the some we not ever able to fix them again because of the decision we didn't take. So you get a surprise, then get an app we didn't develop back then. Now then consider the way they actually then send the way that they take you, they made you picture, then snap you, that they take them, then display them, now the app them, then put them online. People that they go online for purchase made. Modern day slavery. Then they go for let them purchase made. You go, you click the way you want, you pick them, it come. When it just start like when you buy property, something where they pay you money, you pay, then give that thing that you know they get respect for. You go deal with them how you want for deal with them. Now that make when they do the engagements they are so, or make when they remind ourselves say, then thing they are so is not good for we. If you want for travel, when and the way you go travel, you just need for patient and aware of the opportunity for travel. You take and trust me, you go get what you want. But for go work as made now then consider the sister. And not thinking that the right decision for you. Not put yourself on side where you go become destroyed. Look with sister, we didn't show. After the fire, you know, he was for survive, he died. What of the better life will be one thing? What of in family we don't live? What of in Pekin? If you get one, what he go able to learn from what he mama go through. Now that make we can always say who feels it knows it. If you know say you don't go through this patrol, you come back with well body, not keep unto yourself. Learn for share what you go through to you company them, now your community, so that other people them will be able for learn from your experience. You know, initially what we come up, we learn say experience not the best teacher. But trust me, when you learn from other person experience, for me, they're not the best teacher. You don't need for go through certain thing them for make you know how it's like. If other person don't go through them, you learn from them. Trust me, you go then at the safer side. Now, let make this clear today. Doing way Abide Salon, we get organization them. We actually what we set up, where they help migrants them. We don't go through the Mediterranean Sea, the desert, even the Kuwait, the Oman, the Lebanon. We get an organization. We get one we based in Cambia, where we call Watch Camp Women and Girl Child against irregular migration. When one of our colleagues, the Adam, they do extremely well. When you make a mention the organization, then they function. If I tell you some of the work the way they don't do, ranging from psychosocial support, ranging from for provide an opportunity to them people they also where they come, because at the end of the day, when person don't go through, always go through so back a return in country, we think can destroy them people and they ignore them, they stigmatize them. So what do we do that organization then we make sure say we create a platform wherein anybody we don't go through that kind of thing they trust me, it go come, it go meet in company, they will experience the same thing. It go feel confident for talk to them, then go show them how for worker for go to the international organization for migration office for make itself go benefit from waiting them benefits for what you can call reintegration. With the International Organization for Migration, the key for everybody we attempt them patrol layer so return back in country not succeed. Then they go give you business training and then they go give you a business startup. So a good important for let we know say organization then they not tongue we they do extremely well. We get another one where we set up where in they look at a capacity building. And also they look at key messaging for irregular migration. Where organization will set up inside Freetown, we say they do extremely well, don't engage school them, as I mentioned at the previous program. They tell students them about waiting for do how for access information. these are things where we need to do as citizens, as individuals, so that we go help for change the mindset of young people now we country. When they make another board people too much about the this person, then we don't hear anything then they book. For me, most of the time I can like for make me focus on solution then. Now that make at the end this me program, they tell on waiting I think say we for do for make we reduce the risk of we young people them when they take them patrolling, especially women them. So whosoever they watch, some of we now we they support them people they are so for go. Instead of you support person for go risking life that way they trust me, look for other way they support them. Some man go tell you say as I be possible go this happen for her, this happen for her. In many cases, you get people there with survivor. And how much percent? Something out of 10 or 20 people, they get 1 or 2 we actually survivor. Now, good statistics stand there for let's take the same patrol? No. I think at this point, the video I'll be talk about earlier on, let we see how the system actually they work in the Middle East and they where they favor them people and the way they where now the video go get an opportunity for let's see even a policeman they put in hand for sell for traffic young people in other country then they so the law where people are above saying for sick them people they are the interest they say they put their hand for sell the slave make money on my one make money then forget what you go through you die there then they are your own business. Let we watch this video and let we come back when they can talk about some of the things that we may feel say if we do them, we'll be able to reduce the amount of people where they take them patrol layer. So or we're able to change the mindset of people where one for take them patrol layer.
For sale is used to buy and sell domestic workers.
أمانة الشهادة لله ما أساسها بيه زينة ولو دقعتها الساعة 5 الفجر ما تكشف نفسها وزينة.
فينا نشوفها؟
In the Gulf, women employed as domestic workers are being sold online via apps approved and provided by Google and Apple. It's been called an online slave market. Our BBC News Arabic team posed as a husband and wife looking to buy a domestic worker in Kuwait.
Ready?
Yes. An app called For Sale is used to buy and sell domestic workers alongside cars and TVs.
فينا احنا اثنين نحكي.
قل له أنا وزوجتي على التليفون معك هلا.
The BBC team spoke to 57 users of For Sale who were selling their domestic workers online for thousands of pounds. Most women had no knowledge they were being advertised online and then sold.
عندها فكرة إن هي حتنتقل على مكان ثاني أو ما عندها مانع بالموضوع؟
ما قلت لها أنا ما قلت لها.
ما قلت لها؟
ما عندها مشكلة، واحدة جاية تشتغل.
App users were violating national and international law on modern slavery, human trafficking and forced labour by selling these women. They were also denying domestic workers their basic human rights.
إجازة بتاخد إجازة؟
لا إحنا ككويتية ما نخلي صراحة إحنا مجرمين.
أوكي. بالنسبة للموبايل وهيك؟
لا انسى موضوع الموبايل هذا ما أعتقد إنه يعني هذا من النوع اللي مو متعلم فاهمني؟
يعني ما بدها تتكلم مع أهلها مثلا إذا بتتكلم مع أهلها أو كذا؟
يمكن مع أهلها تعطيكم مرة في الشهر.
والقانون إيش بقول طيب؟
القانون احنا ما نمشي على
It's not the only app being used to sell women online. The BBC found hundreds of domestic workers for sale on Saudi app Haraj and Facebook-owned Instagram.
كيف حالك أخي؟ إن شاء الله طيب.
The undercover team arranged to meet with some of the sellers in person.
إن شاء الله بخير. الله يسلمك.
One of them, who told us he was a policeman, urged our team to break the law by confiscating the domestic worker's passport and denying her any time off.
شو بسوي بالمرور شرطة والنعم والنعم.
جواز ما تعطيه انت كفيلها. ليش تعطيه الجواز؟ ما يصير.
والله ما بعرف، انا مستغرب، انا بالنسبه لي بستغرب يعني هيك.
الجواز تخش عندك بالتجوري.
اوكي.
حق طباخ، حق تنظيف، حق كل شيء.
هيدا نحط الإعلان من ساعة.
A new ad appears on For Sale. An African domestic worker for $3,800 US.
ألو مرحبا.
هلا حبيبتي.
كيفك شكرا. عم بتصل فيك بخصوص العاملة الأفريقية على فور سيل.
ايه انا شعر وبنت حلال وشوشة ما تطلب شيء وآدمية.
في مجال شوفها أتعرف عليه أنا وزوجي هون، هو هلأ حد عم نتصل فيك.
حياكم الله.
شكرا.
شكرا.
The undercover team get ready to meet the seller.
First exit.
Nothing could prepare them for what happens next.
انت وجه الاسئله انا عسلت.
اي لا انا بدي اتعرف عليها. الو. سلام. مرحبا.
الله يسلمك. الله يسلمك.
تمام وانت؟ هاي.
والله العظيم ما تعرف الزعل. شوفي هذا بابا هذا ماما. اسمها اسمها عربي لانها مسلمه.
من غانا ولا من
وين؟ انا انسى من كذا ما غانا غينا ما ادري شنو.
من وين؟
ها؟
غينيا. اوكي.
كل الناس تبي الخدم.
اكيد.
بس قدر الامكان نبي لها بيت خفيف.
قد ايه عمرك؟
شوفي ماما هذه ماما هذا بابا.
قد ايه عمرك؟
اقول لكم الصدق اتركوا الاوراق. اقول لكم الصدق يعني عشان ترى ما
We're shocked to find this woman offering to sell us a child. The young girl seems withdrawn and confused.
كلمة ويا ماما.
Je vais te parler en français. Tu as quel âge? Combien? 16 ans.
مسكينه. ايه حسيت انا شوي هيك شي واز انتيوز شوي هيك.
هلا هي بتستحي صوتها ما بيطلع كثير بتستحي.
By employing a domestic worker under the age of 21, this woman is breaking Kuwaiti law and could face up to 6 months in prison. We showed our footage to Amila Bula, the UN Special Rapporteur on contemporary forms of slavery.
This is the quintessential example of modern slavery. Here we see a child being sold and traded like chattel, like a piece of property. What they are doing is illegal. It is not only in violation of national Kuwaiti law, it is a violation of international human rights law and labor standards. So if Google, Apple, Facebook, or any other companies are hosting apps like these, they have to be held accountable. What they are doing is promoting an online slave market.
Google, Apple, and Facebook all claim that they prohibit modern slavery and human trafficking on their platforms. But we found thousands of domestic workers being illegally sold through hashtags used on Instagram and other apps provided by Google and Apple. The online slave market would not be possible without the system of employment used across the Gulf known as kafala, where a domestic worker's visa is tied to their employer or sponsor. Under this system, the domestic worker cannot quit their job or leave the country without their sponsor's permission. Kuwait has some of the strongest laws to prevent sponsors from abusing this system, but apps like For Sale, Haraj, and Instagram enable employers to sell the sponsorship of these workers to other employers for a profit, creating an unregulated black market that leaves women more vulnerable to abuse and exploitation.
That's the problem with that kind of system, is that the employer thinking that they own already the worker, but it shouldn't be the situation. It's only the service, but not the totality of the person.
Together we are stronger.
Anna Bunda is the founder of Sandigan, an NGO which campaigns for the welfare and rights of domestic workers in Kuwait. Following Anne's advice, we show our video of the underage girl to Kuwaiti authorities to see if they can help find her.
ضد القانون. لا يجوز له أصلاً أنه هو يتنازل عن العمل. المفروض كان واجب من صاحبة العمل هذه ما تتداول بهذه الطريقة. أي واحد يتعامل بالمسترجع إحنا قاعدين يعني نوقع عليهم العقوبات. إحنا هذا الفيديو راح نبتدي نشوف نبحث عنه يعني.
10 days later, they managed to find the girl, who we are calling Fatou. She'd been sold to another employer. They take her to the government-run shelter for domestic workers, where she's interviewed by a government official. She admits to being underage and is deported back to Guinea. Fatou is one of hundreds of underage girls trafficked each year from Guinea, West Africa. She's now living with an adopted family in Conakry, the capital city. Fatou says she worked for 3 different households in her 9 months in Kuwait, but was only paid 2 months' salary. She didn't want to show her face on camera, but she wants her story to be heard. Fatou is looking forward to starting school again and rebuilding her life in Guinea. But there are still thousands of domestic workers being bought and sold on Instagram, Haraj, and other apps available on Google Play and the Apple App Store. The policeman and the woman who tried to sell us Fatou did not provide us with a statement, and no legal action has been taken against them. The Kuwaiti government declined to comment further on Fatou's case. Following our investigation, For Sale, the app which was used to sell Fatou, removed its domestic workers section and said,
"The allegations are appalling and ones that For Sale completely condemns."
Facebook, which owns Instagram, told us,
"We do not allow content or behaviour on Instagram that may lead to human exploitation."
Haraj, the commodity app used in Saudi Arabia, did not provide us with a statement. Both Google and Apple told the BBC that this type of behaviour has no place on their application stores, and that they are working with app developers to better prevent illegal activity like this on their platforms.
We said don't get the opportunity for let we see how this thing really happened back then. Now we don't understand, say, the people that we then can take na Africa on a salon, na sell them can go sell them. What to make that they undergo, what that they undergo so because they buy them like a commodity. The policeman put your hand there. He say this, you don't need for gear and they off, this is the work, this is the just imagine, mortal man. Just holding passports. 16 years old picking. Parents then they were left young picking them for good and patrol there. So in exchange for money. At the end of the day, some not get the money, some they not get them picking money. Now that make Aki always not they blame people that much. But I can always advise them for getting information. But before we talk more about what we don't watch and what we get next, let me come to some of the comments. Then let we see what people then say. We get this comment from Yata. Yata say our sisters are suffering in the Middle East country, hard labor, human rights abuse, sexually abuse. Of course, now some of them things they do. They say thank you very much, Yata, for this comment we sent. And some of them here so we sister that they undergo, but some they not be know. Say na so life they until they attempt them. Now that make with the consistently they remind people and say that way they not to the way for make it succeed in life. Think of another alternative. We get another one here. So we talk about this na Komon-Tok. You say outside Africa rather die trying to cross the desert, war zones, and the seas to go to a foreign land for a better life. We must do better for our people. Africa, we don't need or have to do this. Me as an individual, we as a platform, now we on part to the place so. You where they watch, now you on part to the place so for get information. We they share the information. We they remind people them about the thing the way they happen. You where they watch, the benefit we they get the information. It left to our user for turn an ambassador for let's say tell another person say, not go this way, go this way. Don't you left allow decide what in one for do. Now that make everybody get the responsibility for make a change. One advice where they give people the person might save in life. So for waiting Konotri say for the people that run past Mediterranean Sea desert for this better life, and not think say now the way down they forget better life. Now the same we said they talk now that platform, now this platform say there are other alternative than the way you go get better life rather than for let you use that means they also for let you for let you better. We get another Shiboy Abbas. He say, do you come online to advert this said organization? Abbas, I respect your comment and I'm glad for we comment. I come online for make I can remind, make I can share my experience, make I can tell people about waiting some people they don't know. And I remind people about waiting beyond the happen so they not go make the same mistake. The reason why I mentioned the organization there, that group of people can come together, at least they do something positive in a salon where they reduce irregular migration. At least they do something positive where they help people them, we don't go try, they not succeed and come back. They able to embrace them, make them not feel left out. If we get people them where they do that kind of thing, then they, I think we owe them people and they for make we let other people aware say that they exist. Then they do this kind of job. Let yourself feel motivated, say, as an individual, what you yourself go able for do for make we go able fet this bet. Because this fet's not a one-man fet. Now that make a mention the organization and they exist, they don't work, they don't want to say they don't work, they don't do their best, and they still live and do it. It's not easy, but they are doing something good, something positive for Sierra Leone. And at the end of the day, it help the country in a diverse way. Now that make I talk about the organization then. Let me come to the next person. We say this na Khadija Yani. It's a great fact and hope many will know the truth about modern slave trade, mainly by Africans selling Africans. Of course, Africans selling Africans. Because now we border them now that they sell we. Now we border them now that they go meet we now we host them. Now we border them now that they meet to family member and say, I get a program, we go epi Pekin, we go epi Fambu. Just for small money, you take other person, you put inside we might lose in life. I don't know. What's the other people that they how you think say the gentry for put other people in life now the line? It's sad, it's bad. If you engage in such acts, I believe say in a high time for let you realize say you're not doing yourself good, you're not doing the country good. I for stop. Change. They say when you want change, start from yourself as an individual. I think lastly, waiting we can talk about now some of the thing the way I think say we go do for let we reduce some of the things the way I think say we go do for let we reduce the modern day slavery in the Middle East. I think as I been mentioned earlier on, we need for embark on awareness raising. Awareness raising a very key something. We at the end of the day, we use the media as we use, and so there are people in there. Then we use music. You can use whatever for let we reach people there. We don't use radio drama. We don't use the media. We don't use music. We don't use boku in them as awareness raising campaign. We trust me, the impact we will make for cover almost the entire country. It was huge, and I will proudly say, being part of that project, make they always feel say I help for save life. I impact my country positively. So let we continue for engaging impactful awareness raising campaign them so that people then go know, then go aware about the dangers of irregular migration. The other one I'm making at the list now, international cooperation. Waiting at this international cooperation, we don't get legitimate program then with two countries that they come together, then get an understanding, say, we we need people them for Kawuknaya. So this other country say, okay, we get people them, we need this job. If we then get that understanding, they then get that treaty, they trust me. If people then travel from Salon and go to that country, they will be protected because the country, the government, no say them people there, so we hand over them to responsible government or to responsible people them diplomatically. Trust me, with people them will be protected because for go find job na other man country, it's not a bad thing. For travel, it's not a bad thing. But now the way and manner how some of the country then can neglect their aspect side there, so we go benefit youth them, we go endanger youth them, they turn blind eye to them. Because we get other country them way they see people that they migrate through the government channel, through the international corporation. At the end of the day, you help the people, the person where they travel or the people the way they travel, you help in family and also then they help the country for develop. We get the other one in our community support groups, as I've been mentioned earlier on. There are community groups them way before they engage if it is alone. Come together if you get people that wanna don't go through this thing. You know, then country they are so they can get a community group them where they can get a day that they come together, talk about what they don't go through, share their experience, like na form of where you actually let somebody for make it talk within their mind, let somebody for let feel belong, let somebody let know see people and they way they listen to them, let somebody know see people and they we understand within a go through. So at the end of the day, if we provide any kind of psychosocial support there, so we go able for save boku other people. I think the other one are access to accurate information. If we government them, they spend money or they concentrate inside there, so by now they forget websites, then they forget media outlets, them where they put relevant information them or hotline wherein if agents can confront you, tell you say I get program now this they happen, then will tell you say for verify anything, call this number or check this website for confirm waiting this person tell you if you're not true. Imagine we get a number where they call. So when agents can tell you say do this they happen and they go give this job, he call. Sometimes they go give the right information, say no, not do this, now lie this person like by you. By doing so, they don't save your life. Or then get a website where you go, you search for the information where you want. At the end of the day, you're able to chat with somebody in other websites there, it will provide you with the information where you require. So that other person where not even get travel experience or where they look for money, no go come, can tell you say, go risk your life. Sorry, job the under for you for go work in a hotel, for go work in a restaurant. At the end of the day, you are deceived. You go find out the expectation is different from the reality where you go meet them. So these are some of the recommendation that we may think say if we government, then they do that kind of thing they are so. Or we as individual or as group of people, when they do some of them thing they are so. It might be your sister, it might be your brother, it might be your party, it might be your family. Now that make if we want for change, I think now we all for come together for we make a positive change so that at the end of the day, we go able to create impact and reduce some of them bad here where they happen. As I've been mentioned earlier on, I play the video then for make una see because for me, I not like for the ball people them with them kind of thing they are so over. I not say people that don't see the video them, but the most important thing we need for they think about solutions because not only the solutions then we able to make we succeed. So at this point, if you know say you get a comment, you know say you get a contribution, we can open the phone line so that yourself will call and make a comment, share something. Let we say land from you, talk to other person within at the other end, let you waiting yourself get for contribute in this program. As for the wait, anybody will get anything for add, anything for say, anything for comment, we don't open the line now a day so that you can call and comment. But meanwhile, let we read this comments from Komon-Tok again. He said, thank you for this. It's a relevant topic. It goes to the essence of our leadership and government and all Sierra Leoneans. African, we must use the same energy and risk for our land and our people. Thank you, Konoti, for the wonderful contribution. As I always say, this, if we ignore it, easy for like say, me, Lentiane puts me under, I not get a family, but you never know. You never know what thing will happen tomorrow. It might be possible. I don't see people alive destroyed by this. I go tell you one story about a lady we interview. He say he didn't Kuwait. So he been in Saudi. From Saudi, he travel come na I think Lebanon, yeah. And then he say one day he walk, he be the iron in madam in clothes. Because then two them begin in with another Ghanaian lady. Mistakenly, he born the madam in clothes. When he born the madam in clothes, the Ghanaian lady where they also the workers say, hey, you don't born madam in clothes. You know how this woman they so it be there is so confused, you don't know what for do. The Ghanaian lady when the other maid ain't go confront the madam. He tell her say, this person I'm not go and calling him. He say, he don't born the clothes so the madam come with wamat. He take the iron, he slap the lady for stick the iron, he press her the lady in back. He not stop though. He hold the lady, he drag him, go inside the toilet. He hit in head, he hit her at the toilet seat until the toilet seat broke na the lady head. This is why they explain you so I get an opportunity for talk to the lady, interview her. If you see the lady, if you see in condition, if you see in face, you go cry for her. He drag another toilet, he eat it, imagine toilet seat, it broke. He eye all side damage, and at the end of the day, he end up for lost some of his finger then because the vein and cut. They're not care and go hospital after all landed up. Could you believe, say, the madam still, after we don't get some paracetamol, he ask him for make it continue for work. He say in the work another host day, they pray to God for let God take in life. What did they end up do because of the sodium don't the common in body? You see they drain water, then tie plastic 9 foot, like where they wear something like so, and tie the plastic 9 foot, let not mess the pala, but still they work. He say the wound then I think come and nobody see again. And just lay down, they breathe, they pray, let God take in life. You know what they end up for doing? When they see don't they become useless to them, not they work again. Because it be the area Arabic by then now, he read the way they arrange say, look, go to where? He said, now the best news he ever heard that ended. He said, before in continue for then another house day, in no mind for make them to wear. So they take him the net, then put him inside the back boots, get and go drive, then reach na one dustbin, they take him na they then go Iba. He then had that dustbin there for some time. He said, now once Sierra Leonean go see and they pick and they then call for and they can't pick and go to an hospital. When I see that lady there, after we don't talk, I cry for her because the face don't damage, the iron. Oh God. It's sad. It's sad. It happened as Siam. It did. This they show within one mistake, within one lack of information they do to an individual. The Dame Quickie always talk say, before you take that kind of journey there, so seek information, get access to information before you take that kind of thing there. So we they at the point now where we they can try for roundup, though the phone line still open, but shortly we go see how we put down the curtain for this program today. But yet still, if you dare you want to call, you want to make a contribution or comment, the line open for you. Not forget, tomorrow we get an exclusive interview with Komon-Tok, where we go get the former deputy ambassador. Could they live? They talk to the people na Komon-Tok in show tomorrow. So not forget, be prepared. It's going to be exclusive tomorrow with the former deputy ambassador to the USA. We could get some live now so tomorrow. So at this point, the final word way I go left give people not ever tire for seeking information. I know what they say, I understand what they say. Not ever tire, not ever give up, because information is power. Information will make you succeed. Information will save your life. Information will make you change your story. So now with this, I will use the opportunity for telling una thank you for we una stay with me up to this time. And I hope for soon back the next Saturday, we go talk about another interesting topic about migration.
Just one platform for news within our countries and law, for education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big country. We breeze not a shit.